Good morning, everyone, and welcome at my YouTube channel. This is Marta here, and I'm actually recording a second video today. And today morning I did this lovely card as a thank you for the craft world for choosing me to be a crafter of the week. And I was super happy, and it's just like, cherry on the top for my day. And then when my son went for his afternoon nap, I just quickly jumped onto the studio thinking I'll do a little bit cleanup. But then I've just noticed all those like gorgeous supplies still lying on my desk. This is the die, and thank you die, and the hair flat creation one, which I used on a previous card. And I've decided to just give a go another time and make another card. Unfortunately for my video, I accidentally deleted all the voice I recorded, so I have to walk you through the card again. So this teal and gold color cardstock I had from the previous card. I add another two blue shades, one very pale and one just a soft blue one. I found this gorgeous cream flower. This is foamiran flower. I made it myself, and I also have a matching ribbon for it. And then to add this a little bit extra something to my card, I cut myself a couple bits from this dark blue mirror color cardstock. I ran the blue paper through the embossing folder, and now I will be trying to assemble my card. I have those two teal color shapes which are left over from the previous card, and I'm just going to use them to frame my card I'm making just now. This white border, it's actually the lower part of the same hair flat creation die. I just used two of them together, just like a 1 centimeter apart, and that gave me the lovely border. And I'm trying to assemble it together with the teal color shape, and that way I will have nice endings for my card. As you can see, I will be gluing those mirror color cardstock to this white border, and once it's glued, I will be cutting off all those teeny tiny white bits which are sticking out from underneath the blue mirror cardstock. As you can see, I am attaching this blue paper, which is already embossed, to this golden mat, and that way that will give me this lovely little edge peeking from underneath the blue cardstock, and it's just a nice finish for the card. And once it's glued down together, I will attach it to the card, and then I will glue my both borders. The borders I have, they're a little bit wider than the card, so I will just trim them on both sides, making sure it will just fit nicely to my card. The card I am making is actually A5 size, and it's one of my favorite sizes to do. I prefer to make those larger cards like 8 by 8 inch or A5 size, because I think they just looks a little bit more nicer, and there is so much more you can actually stick to the card than just taking a smaller size. But I'm just quite curious, if you're making the cards, let me know what is your preferred card size and why. As I am thinking of those card sizes right now, I just remind myself that it wasn't a case for me always that I like those larger cards. When I start my card making adventure, I was actually making the smaller cards all of the time. But to be honest, I think the reason behind I was choosing those small like A6 size cards was the fact I didn't had as many card supplies as I'm having now, and it was really like harder for me to fill in the a bigger size card. But right now I just have a plenty supplies, and sometimes it's even trouble for me to to find enough space on a larger card, because I'm having this difficulty to with finishing my cards. I would just add on and on and on and on and keep constantly, oh, I could stick a pearl, I could stick some leaf here or additional flower, and it's just like never ending. Sometimes I just have to tell myself, Marta, this is enough, you really put a lot on this card and you couldn't even squeeze a gem there, so stop, just finish and call it ready. But on the other side, I also like those really clean and simple, like minimal look card as well. Going back to my card, I actually glue those thank you words together. I've decided to use the teal and the blue one, but I had those two golden one cut from the previous card as well, and I just used them because first of all, it will give me a more dimension to my die cut piece, and also you will be much more sturdy. And then, even though because you cannot really see that golden word from underneath the blue one, but if you look on the die cut from the side, it's actually teeny tiny picking out this golden color, and it just gives this a little bit extra like super nice finish to the die cut piece. So I really do like that technique to just back it. And if I have some words to add to my card, like die cut words, I always like to cut them into 2-3 pieces and then just glue one on top of another one. That really makes a change and makes this sentiment pop even more. As you saw me, I was trying to figure out the best composition for my die cut pieces, and I had a couple extra, and I was trying to think which one will be looking the best. And once I'm happy with all arrangement, I glue everything using hot glue gun, and now it's time to work on a little bit on my floral arrangement. I have this Spellbinder leaf die, which is my forever favorite, and I have it for so many years, and I'm keep reaching for that one. It's just a simple like a rose leaf die shape, but I just love it. I am actually decided to back my floral composition with some florist sisal, and I really enjoy to use that one because it just gives you that nice cushion and makes arrangement to looks even more professional. So I am gluing all the leaves together, and then I will stick my flower in the middle, and I really love the color of that foamiran flower I've choose for the card because it's this subtle cream color with a little pop of the yellow in the center, and it's matching perfectly the ribbon as well. What I'm doing with the ribbon, I'm just trying to make a nice bow in my hand, and I really do like to take a tiny bit of the jewelry wire and bound the bow together. I think that way it looks much nicer. And if you are not the specialist in tying a bows, this is a great technique to make your bows looks just, you know, professional. And also it gives the bow very nice shape, and you can very easily adjust the size of the bow accordingly to your needs. Finally, I am adding this little blue color gem to the center of the bow, and this gem is actually matching perfectly with the mirror cardstock because it's so nice, dark blue color shade. And my card is just finished. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy this voiceover, because I know I said I'm not gonna be doing them. However, I had a little bit extra time over Easter weekend, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I wish everyone a wonderful day. Stay safe and blessed, and I'm sending you my love and hugs, Marta.